Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another coffee cup guidance session. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus. So if you have sun, moon or rising in this sign, this is going to be your reading. Also, if the person who you're interested to know how February 2022 is going to be unfolding for them and they are a Taurus, you can watch this video. I wanted to thank everyone for supporting my channel, those who have subscribed and have been with me for a while, and also those who have recently joined and they're watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe down below and share this channel with your friends and family if you think that they might like these readings. About the private readings, you can find information in the About tab in my YouTube channel. And also, I wanted to say that, as you've seen, I've started doing a free birthday reading, candle wax reading for the zodiac sign that have their birthdays in the current month. So this month I'll do a free birthday reading for the Aquarius. So let's set up our intention. Take a deep breath. If there's something that you want to ask guidance about and you want to know about, have it in your mind. Be present in the moment. Take a deep breath and let's see what kind of messages we are going to see for my dear Taurus. Well, I see that there's some kind of happiness coming to you. You will finish something that you had worked on or accomplish finishing something that you or other people might not thought you will be able to do. I see success on your side. You might have been slow on some side and something might have been going very slow. Actually, I see a very victorious snail. So something that has been very slow might result in a very, very good ending, and it might bring a lot of happiness and joy to you. You might be a person who have gone through a lot of difficulties, but now you're getting very close to your success, and you can share this with people who you love or people who have supported you. I definitely see that as a very good sign of, yeah, you're being supported. Even in your plate, I'm seeing that you, how can I say, there is this change and there's changing in your life. You might even change your appearance, your look. You might be a different person. You might find a new. I can see the full card in this reading. That energy is very present here. You are a new person. You are like a new person who's born in February. There's some shifts, there's some adjustments in the energies around you. Maybe you leave your current job and find a new job, but stay where you are. I see that you belong to that place. Don't make reckless decisions. Don't make decisions that are just out of happiness, because I see that there is a lot of happiness and a lot of self-accomplishment that you can feel, and based on that you might make some decisions that you could be it could be too much to handle. So I see, as I said, that you might start changing your appearance, maybe get some loss, change your hair color, change your style of dressing, but don't do everything together and don't confuse yourself. Don't make big decisions. I'm just saying that's what I'm trying to say. Make safe decisions that you can just calm down this excitement and bring it into your control. Have your life in control. But I see that you are very much protected. I see improvement in your sleep pattern. If you had difficulties in sleep before, somehow I see by spring you might get a very good sleep pattern. You might move to a new home in the same place that you are, in the same country, that gives you a better, I don't know, a sleep pattern for some reason, or someone enters your life that brings a lot of joy, a new person. You need to let go of the past or old patterns. You need to forget that old patterns, old habits. You might find some breakthroughs. You might even follow some new diets, some new spiritual paths, I don't know, for different people could be different. You might even have start to have pets, or you might have kids. Big changes, big swifts of energies are present, but I see you in the center of this reading, very happy, very gay, very accomplished. Some major breakthrough happens in your life. Maybe you find the love of your life, or you find a job that you always wanted, or you get that degree that you always wanted, and it gives you a lot of happiness. But again, make sure you don't over exaggerate this happiness, and don't change everything in your life without care, without, because there's some hidden factors that won't let you see all the possibilities, and make sure that you're stepping on a solid ground. Make sure the changes that you are doing, at least in the couple of next months, at least in the February March time, because this reading covers around those time, make sure those are not very life-threatening decisions, life-changing decisions. As I said, keep it kind of in a way that you can manage. Some guidance again is being provided to you. Some light is shed on some questions that you always had. Money is coming into your way, some money that was blocked probably, or some property investment inheritance that was not coming into your way. There was some issues with it. Is coming, it's clear, it gets clearance. Maybe some kind of trade you were doing, some money, some stock market changes will give you some good benefit in material, I mean, in form of benefits that is measurable. I see a lot of happiness and benefit in your sensation, in your happiness feelings, but I also see some materials. There's someone behind you. Maybe you have a good, maybe your father figure. Listen to them if they are in your life, and if they are present and helping you, or it's a father figure. It could be a boss, someone that is your guru, someone that you get advice from, I don't know, somewhere, someone who gives you advice. You can rely on them. On the other hand, there are people who are giving you false advice. So be careful who you are relying to. And as I said, don't make big decisions. Just keep it in a way that you can control, because in this situation that you are right now, for some people that I'm seeing, and I'm channeling the energies, there is not too much clarity to get solid decisions. So as I said, go with the way that you yourself can manage, and don't rely on people. For some of you, you might buy a necklace, or you might receive a necklace with a pendant that has a watch or a frame for a picture, and you might put that picture of your mother or someone that you love in that necklace, or someone might give you as a gift. You might find it, you might buy it in a shop or thrift store, I don't know, but that brings you a lot of luck. If that's the case, and you have that, either maybe some of you have it from your grandmother, or you can find it and use it. It brings you a lot of prosperity. It gives you some peace of mind, some protection, depending on, I don't know, the picture that you put in or the prayer that you put in. I see a lot of protection for you guys, and it comes from that person that this belonged to. It's a positive thing. It has a lot of positive energy. So put it back in your life if you have it. Some of you start traveling. I see going sightseeing, maybe not too far around the city that you are, or places in your country that you haven't visited, short travels. Communication with people around you is getting into the culture. Don't put on dark socks. That's another message for some people. And if you're living somewhere which is still very cold in the winter, make sure you don't get sick, because I see that sometimes you're underdressed and you're not taking care of your health. Something comes to your vision, something that you have been either neglecting, or you were not paying attention, or it was not clear, it was not in your radar. Something comes in, some matter comes into your radar that now is time to, maybe there's a love situation that you find, for example, if I'm a co-worker, someone might start communicating their feelings to you, and it might be very pleasant, something that you kind of probably were suspicious about, or you were, just an example, you were maybe thinking that this person maybe has feelings for me at the workplace, or I don't know, in the neighborhood or in the community, and you were not sure, and now they are actually communicating that, they are putting it in words, and I see that it's maybe written, a text, some kind of communication via devices. If you're swimming or doing some sports, water sports, be careful. Competition might be hard, might be tight, And again, it might resolve to sickness. I don't know. Just be careful with the water energy, or people with water energy who are around you. They might bring some conflict of interest. They might be more, they might invade your territory. There might be a little bit more, or they might win if you're having a competition with them. And if you're doing some sports, water sports, just be careful, have safety measurements in place, and make sure that you are covered and you're protected. If you have a boat, make sure that you have insurance. Insurance is up to date. On the other side, the energy of the wind is very good for you. The energy of the air people could be helping you a lot, air and fire people. But I see water energies are going to be, for some of you, even your home might get flooded, or there might be a lot of rain in your area. So be careful about that. I see insurance protection. So check your insurance policy for flood, and for boats, stuff like that, even for your car damage. The way and the route, the path is being shown to you. Be careful to not delete, or I don't know why I said delete, not to deny the signs. Make sure that you know where you are going. Some of you don't want to lose your, don't want to move your comfort zone, and I see that it's good for you right now. Don't put so much on yourself. Things that you don't feel comfortable with. Don't take advice from people who are pushing you into that situation, and stay where you are. Some of you might buy a boot which is bigger for you. Again, don't put your shoes in a situation which you cannot handle, and there are other people promising you something or advising you to do, but you are not comfortable. Don't do that. Have your judgment, have your studies, do your research, and make sure you're happy and ready to start or continue, or I don't know, have some, or share your resources with someone. Again, I see the energy of water. There could be flooding. I mentioned that. It could be major, even at your workplace. There might be some new people being hired, and a wave of people being leaving their job, and a new people coming. It's not bad for you, actually, if you stay where you are and you keep the ground and don't leave. Don't just go with the waves. Stick where you are. Be solid. Be solidified. I think I said that. Find some solid ground and stay there. Don't let other people's decision shake your foundation. You need to be on your own. You will be on your own. You have to make decisions on your own. So try to rely on yourself. Be ready for the consequences, and adjust yourself. I see that in the past you get very easily manipulated by people who are making other decisions, and you follow them. Don't be a follower. I'm trying to say it, but I don't want to repeat it again. But just do what is in your comfort zone. Don't be pushed by other people. Someone might come from far lands to visit you. I see a cheetah, a tiger. I see, again, there's a lot of power figures here for you, and you're protected. So if you are feeling unstable at your job, in the family, if you're a mother that you have kids and you feel your kids even are not safe at school, for example, or you're, a little bit of insecurity, I feel, a little bit of a storm that is in your mind, your thought process is a little bit, disrupted. You're a little bit not yourself. You're too much worrying. Those need to settle. Just as I said in the beginning, do small changes that you're comfortable with, and keep with that. Very positive cup here. Energies are very positive. For some of you in the later in the month, I see connecting with people. Beginning of spring is bringing you a lot of light. Maybe those rainy days, or foggy and floody, and all those things that needs to be washed out from your life is going to be washed out. You will have a cleansing, you'll have healing. I saw that for other signs as well. With the spring, there's a lot that you have to start from the scratch, from fresh starts. I see flowers blooming. This spring could bring a lot of meaningful addition to your life. Some of you might get pregnant or have babies. Some of you might adopt babies. Or you might start something that is kind of seeding, planting. You might start a business, an idea, a thought, a collaboration that will give you some fruit in the future. Again, if you're female, be careful about being pregnant if you're not planning to, because I see that very, very pronounced. There's a signature that you will do, a good signature. You might buy a property, or you might sell a property. There is good with it. There's good with it, but there are some people jealous. Be careful if they're, again, trying to make you buy or sell a property. If you're not comfortable, don't do that. You will be busy. You'll be a lot busier than what you are now. I think that state of being busy is very productive. It's what you want to do. It's what you like to do, rather than now that you have some distraction. There will be less distraction. If you're feeling change in your life right now and things are getting through a massive change, as I mentioned, as an example, in your work life, in your workplace, people are moving, people are leaving. This will bring a lot of good into you for the next parts of the month. Let those change happen. Let those people leave, new people come, things settle, and then you'll find your true position and you'll have a very well defined role. I think it's going to be bringing you a lot of opportunity for growth and even maybe professional growth in your work, in your job. So don't make reckless decisions. Your sign is very like a Taurus is like a bull. I see that sign. You're getting strong. You're feeding yourself. You try to eat well. Stay in your comfort zone. You will go well with people who are born in the year of a cat and horse. But be careful with the people who are born in the year of cat. They might be a little bit jealous. I mean, there are people who you see in your day-to-day activities. They're around you, that you can't do anything about them. But that jealousy exists and you just need to know about it. You will get more power. Maybe you gain some weight. Be careful in the end of the month, beginning of the spring. I think you might have some company that you go together to eat well. I see Turkey for some reason. So for some people, maybe a trip to Turkey or eating a lot of Turkish food, or you find a good Turkish restaurant that you use to go and now you go back with your friends. I see some Middle Eastern energy here. For some people, you might go to Greece or those regions and have a visit. If you are from those countries, very prosperous news are coming from your land, from your homeland, maybe your family. I see a male figure, even maybe a wedding of an anniversary of something, or something about your country. The ruler of your country might come into the picture or into the news. Something about a victory. Someone being crowned or being celebrated or recognized. Maybe someone from these countries will win the Nobel Prize, or big victories coming from that region. I don't know. If you are from those regions, I can definitely see that, and that's why it's showing up in your reading. If you are graduating this year, you'll graduate with an honor, with a good degree, with a very good recognition. You'll be recognized. Eat more seafood. You might buy, again, as I said, you might buy new clothes because you have gained weight or you have lost weight, or somehow you went through a transition. You are in power. Look, you guys can manifest. I see letter Y and I see letter V. As I said, victory is very recognized here in your reading. You will manifest. Try to write your dreams. Some of you have weird dreams. I see number 7. If it's possible for you, and if you have an issue in your life which is really hard on you, and this has been carrying over for a long time, and you cannot find any way, if you can, find 7 birds and release them in the nature. You know, in those bird shops that they have birds in cages, if you can free 7 souls, if you can free 7 birds, I see here, that will help you. This is just specific for very, very few people. If you feel like it's correct, if you feel you're aligned with your energy, if you feel like it's something you would like to do, this is just a guidance, and it's your free will to do it or not. But I see that 7 birds need to be free, or maybe in your dreams there are 7 steps that you have to pass to get to that release of your energies. I see that some of you you feel like you are stuck in past karmas, in past dramas. You might have dreams from your past life, your childhood. You see that you have failed an exam, maybe your parents, I don't know what is it, but you need to work on it, and there are layers on it, and maybe you need to get professional help from a psychiatrist and work on your dreams in your unconscious, what is bothering you in your childhood. A little bit of work on your unconscious self, I would say, is needed, or in your inner child. Again, I see that someone might ask for your help. If you can help them, it could be just someone in the street or someone asking you address. Don't neglect people, specifically if you are female. Try to light a candle if you can. If you have lost someone recently, light a candle in their honor. If you can visit them, you should. There's a lot of opportunities coming for you. There's a light in your heart that will be light up. It will move you. You will get the energy. If you're feeling that you don't have energy, you're kind of stuck, you're tired, I told you in the beginning that with a big recognition that happens, a big success that comes into your way, you will gain your energy again, and you'll be that Taurus who's running around and nothing can stop you. As I said, make solid decisions. People with Cancer sign could be helpful, but be careful. They might also fall. You might also fall in their trap. They might help you, but they will expect something. They might not showing their true face to you. They might have expectations that you're not honest about it right now, and you think that this is just a friend helping me. They might show you a light, a green light, but when you kind of go into the situation, you feel that they have expectations. I definitely see expectations. It could be money, or it could be, I don't know what other kind of expectations. If you're a female, don't try to be very clear about do's and don'ts in your friendships and relationships. If you are not happy or ready to do something that people might want you to do, be very upfront, because after you might get into the darkness of your soul and you might be upset with yourself. Very upfront with people. Don't do anything that you're not comfortable with. It could be at any level, with any person, whoever you are, what kind of any soul, any kind of soul that you have. If you are of energy of female, male, don't put yourself in abusive situation. It might not look abusive at the moment or in the beginning, but it might end up to. So just be careful and put your boundaries and set up your rules. That was your reading, my dear Taurus. I hope that it resonates. I hope that it gave you some kind of guidance, and until the next time, stay blessed.